on action RPGs. Okay. Anyone on the call is interested in RPGs? Swinny?
I don't know, Mike. You interested in RPGs?
Hey, you might say yes. Be careful.
I'm not. I am. But wait, hang on. There was this guy I knew who was like the number one RPG player in all of Oceania.
Oh, me talking about. Oh,
That's
awesome.
it!
Oh, yes. All right, I'll take this story then. Okay.
You take it.
So Focus Home Interactive has announced that the action RPG GreedFall is coming to next-gen platforms and is getting new content. So the reason why I really want to talk about this, because we're not going to talk about every game that's getting ported to next-gen, especially ones that are, obviously just going to be backwards compatible and all that jazz. But GreedFall in particular is a game that I picked up on launch. It's from a developer I love, Spiders, French studio. Very Eurojank, known for Eurojank games, but GreedFall was like their step up. It was essentially, it felt like a AAA title. It was such a good game. Received really decent reviews and sold, pretty well for a game from a small studio like that, over 1 million copies. So it's great to hear that not only is it getting next gen ports, but the new content part is what I'm super excited about. That game had a lot of potential. The world that they built was really cool. A lot of the games that they've worked on have always been like Technomancer, Bound by Flame, Mars War Logs. They're so ambitious, but they're definitely restrained by just they can't probably realize the scope that they want to, and GreedFall was the closest they've gotten there. It had a really big world. What I'd say is anyone that loves BioWare RPGs, Mass Effect, Dragon Age especially, GreedFall is that in spades, with the companion style quests and everything. But interestingly as well, they've announced a Windows 10 store version is launching on the 10th of December. And typically when that happens, we see that a Game Pass announcement comes soon after.
Oh, nice.
So there's that, so it's very possible that GreedFall is getting added to Game Pass, but also it means there's a new achievement list for me to hunt. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, and it's a good game to go back to. So it's a good excuse. And they are working. Spiders themselves are working on a new title. I think they announced it back in June or July, called Steelrising, which looks really cool as well. So
Steelrising, that's what my girlfriend says. So
yeah, but is she in the French Revolution with robots? Because that's what the game's about.
No, she's not. Obviously,
I like that joke. That felt like not flat at all. So wait. So I need to look at, because you know what? I've been monitoring Control like crazy. So Control and Half-Life Alyx are the two games of this kind of era that I'm like super keen to play. And Control has dropped down to like $30, but then, so wait,
25.
You're saying, well, it's gone back up, I think. But so it needs to be on the Windows or the Microsoft Store, Swinny. And then that's kind of like one of the
That's his conspiracy theory pattern he's noticed.
No, it's not conspiracy. It is a pattern. It's not a conspiracy theory. People have noticed that when they announce a separate achievement list, like there's two situations, right? It's already on the one. Situation one is it's already on the Windows 10 store and it gets patched to have an achievement list. That's the most likely situation when they're going to announce it. And the other is when it gets a Windows 10 store release in general. This long after a game has come out.
Look, you may be onto something.
This game is already out on Steam and everything, it's been since release. So the fact that it's getting put on Windows Store means that it's very likely it's probably going to be, lining up for Game Pass at some point.
Interesting. Good to know. Good to know. All right.